Sorry for the fact this is, I don't know, late and, different scenery. I got picked up really early, like 4:30. Also, why there's no game video today? Sorry, I'm working on it. Things are, working on the roof. So welcome to the first episode of Snippet. It should be earlier than this, but we'll make it work. So, no one's gonna outside. Because I'd be embarrassed. Okay, so I'm just gonna do 2 stories here. Creativity's just gone. I'm working on it. Plus I don't have an awful lot of news stories that I do an awful lot of work. So, first one, because I do this quite a bit, and this is probably going to be a recurring topic, me hurting myself. You guys know I do this a lot. So, I also, with stuff, if you see my Twitter, Instagram name, or gaming channel name, I do parkour. Yeah, I used to do a lot more often than now. But I do parkour. So, I've only been to one jam. Like, if you don't know what parkour is, don't know what that is. It's pretty much when a lot of people do parkour, they just meet up and we just have fun at like a park or something. So I've only been to one of those. And okay, I need to keep this stable. So what happened is, I just bet that we just hang out at a park. I'm not very good with balance. This isn't the story yet. As we were walking on sales, I don't know. I felt that at this point, because I was not doing very well, like walking on like a gate thing. It was about this thick, so it wasn't like very thin. But, okay, let's do something cool. So, because we moved on at this point, we're out to like behind the school. So we're doing parkour at this point. We're right there. Behind the school. Okay, I'm gonna make a running jump. I'm gonna go into like a speed. I think I was going for a speed. Are you going for a monkey? I think it was something like that. The midair, like, although it was, in hindsight, it was not very full. And plus now that I've gotten better at putting power out of my legs, so I can jump. Ooh, outside lights are not. So the fact that I can jump higher, so now in hindsight, I could probably do this pretty easily. But back then, also, we're not very good. And 2, but not very confident in myself when it was something that like I felt like I was gonna hurt myself. So in midair, I'm like, okay, I stopped only for a crane. Which basically, I'm not gonna try it here, especially because I'm on like the 3rd floor. I'm not gonna jump. But the thing is that, so it's basically you land 1 foot on top, 1 foot on like the side. So like just in case that stops your momentum. And just like a helpful tip, if you want to start doing parkour, changing what you're going to do in midair is a terrible, terrible decision. So, if I did that, if you're going to do that, you're probably not going to make it in time. So, I didn't make it in time, and I clipped my knee. At this point, the reason why this is memorable, okay, so I walked out like, ow, this happened. Well, okay, that was a bit, okay, I oversold that. So like, limping off. At this point, when you dress yourself, it's not that bad, for the most part, usually. For the most part, usually. So, walking off, then, okay, I look down, it's starting to bleed. So, I'm trying to get this dry. Good thing they had a first aid kit. Because, I think they imagine someone's gonna get hurt at this point, especially because it's a 2-day jam. And plus, because my parents, they weren't, they just like hung around watching from like a fairly far distance. I saw this, so they walked down like, what happened? They helped clean me up, then they said, okay, you're going home. And I was sad. I didn't want to go home. So, I went home. They had to. They didn't let me go back the next day. It was fun jam too. I knew a couple of people. I got to know some of the people. It was fun because they had a Pikachu with like a sign that said Brazers on it. If you don't know what it is, don't Google it. Incognito Google it. So, okay, second story. What was the second story? Oh yeah, I'm not sure if I explained this in my Godzilla movie review. But there was a fun story while going in the middle of that. It also became a very good punchline. and I use it very frequently. So what happened is, you guys saw my sophomore retreat vlog, hopefully, and I liked it. I liked going on it, so I'm like, okay, see if I can do this again, or like a couple more times. I can do that by being a sophomore retreat leader, just like leading it. It's like one of the juniors. So I applied to do that, and part of that is you have to do, there's like a meeting. So I signed up, I had my meeting planned, and then my friends were like, hey, we're going to see Godzilla today, after school. And my meeting was at like 3. It was supposed to be at 3, and that's when we got out of school. And it was either you don't see Godzilla with us, or you don't go to your meeting. So, what I did was, I emailed, in charge of Formation Ministry, who's like in charge of the retreats, and I said, okay, can I reschedule my meeting? Because it also was a group meeting, so I felt bad, and it was also the last day they were doing it. So I'm going to reschedule it for a Monday. If they had any spots, they said no. I emailed her to ask if I could. I didn't get a response the other day, because she's been busy because she had a lot of people apply. Like, a lot of people. So, what I did was, I went to the meeting at 3. And so, well, I didn't, like, go in for the meeting. I went to there at 3 and tell her that I can't make the meeting. I sent you the email ahead of time, although I don't think you were able to respond because of meetings. I was wondering, can you please let me do the meeting later? She did. She said I was fine. So let me have the meeting Monday. It went well. I get over at a talk. I don't think. They said no for me. So, I was disappointed. I'm never disappointing though. At this point. Although what happened is my friends already left. They're gone. Because they said that I'd meet them there. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you my side of the story, then their side, then what happened to them. So it's like, okay, I'm just gonna start walking, because I don't have fire time. If it turns out that I can walk there faster than the bus gets there, I will. So what I did, I started walking. I get about 2-3 blocks, and the way I go to school on Roosevelt Road, and part of it works is that to get towards Straight Street, you can either take the Roosevelt bus, like just all the way straight, or on Halsted, there's a bus that turns onto Roosevelt and goes through. When I got to Halsted, the bus that turns got there, but at the same time I did. So I said, okay, I'm gonna hop on the bus. I can be there in time. I can do it. Because at this point, it's like 3:20, and we started at like 3:30, I think. So when I walked in, handed the bus. Okay, walking. I remember I'm on the right side because that's when the bus let me off. So I'm walking down. I look to the left, and I see my friends Will, Nick, and Peter. I think that's what I saw. Wait, no, I was late. We saw the 4 o'clock. Oh yeah, it was like 3:45. So at 3:30, we got there around 3:45, and I remember Will had to leave early because he had to go like work or something because he had to go to the later movie. So then I saw them. I looked to my left on like the left side because the theater is like all the way back at like the and if you live in Chicago, the Roosevelt Collection. So I was walking on the right side. They were walking on the left. There was like a U. So then we meet up, like, where were you guys? And I found out they went to Chase Bank. And then, I don't know why they didn't take the bus. But I think it's because they just missed it or something. So they decided, which by the way, the Chase Bank I'm talking about is the one on Taylor and May Street. So they decided to run. And for like a mile and a half. And also, if you don't know, every day to school, Nick wears a suit. I think I may have been wearing a suit, but I decided to take the bus. So they ran all the way there. Also, Will's one of those people who does not like ruining his shoes. He's one of those people. So he was not happy. There's also a really fun running joke, like, every time they go running, like, are you going to do it in a suit this time? And they love poking fun at it. Although on the bright side, there was one time where Peter, aka Cribble, was not in a brace. I'll go into that in a little bit. Sorry, Peter. But you're pretty fun to make fun of. I think that's it for the first Snippet. I think that's a pretty good story about both stories. Because we'll have to leave early, so it wasn't much after that. And then I made the video. Now I don't know if that happened besides that. It was fun. Okay, so I'm after this video outside. So leave a like and enjoy this video. Post like comments if you like Snippet. like this thing where I post like short stories. So I don't have like 3-minute video, like 3-minute story videos, and instead I have like 10-12-minute story videos that are like smaller clips. You know, you're probably gonna be clips. I may just so this doesn't happen again. I may film this at like different points in the week in clips and have it like, and then I put it together and they go up on Tuesdays. That's something pretty good idea. Post in the comments if you're okay with that. Post in the comments any ideas for like stories for an interjection or a snippet or any special idea for a special video that come out on Fridays. I've done an awful lot of work here, so I've literally worked 3 hours the past 2 days, so I don't have an awful lot of stories. Although before the game channel tomorrow should be something good with factions. Or if not, it's gonna be up Thursday. Gotta film it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I post videos here I post new interjection on Sunday, long form stuff, short form stuff called Snippet on Tuesday, and just a random video, which probably get like fairly often is gonna be a movie review. But I haven't seen a movie this week. I'm gonna see a movie. Post in comments a movie I should see this week. That's pretty much it. Bye-bye.